Yeah. All right, here we are. Today, this time, it's Jesse Groves' turn before the camera. How you doing, Jesse?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. So you've been down by the lake already today for a little while?
Well, yeah, kind of just meditating and
Yeah.
praying.
Yeah. Praying you
Just
survive these guys?
yeah, just lucky we're here, and it was great, and just being with the guys again, and you had some hard times with them, but just seeing them grow and their families, and really getting to know each other, because we didn't in Vietnam, like only the squads you were with or whatever, but it's really been neat getting to know these guys. And the more I talk with Vietnam vets, I realize how lucky I am because most of them don't even know each other, have no contact with the guys they serve with. And these guys I was in combat with, so it makes it special for me.
Yeah. Well, even though I wasn't there, it's always a special week to be able to be with you guys for a week through the year. And it's been great we've been doing this now for I don't know how many years I've come, but this is since COVID, this is our fourth year since COVID. So we've been able to pick it back up.
Well, the neat thing is you're part of our family because of your father. And your father was our first sergeant in Vietnam, and he kind of took care of us. And he was a special guy because I figured that my perception of it was most first sergeants in the infantry companies spent a lot of time in the rear, and your dad was in the field as much and go on patrol. And to me, he was the John Wayne of our outfit, because he didn't have to be there. Everybody else had to be there.
Yeah. Now you had some interesting experiences with him though, didn't you? Aside from the bad stuff, there were some other interesting
Oh
things.
yeah, we went to a bar one time. I can't remember even where we were, but another Sergeant Holst and Top and myself went to a bar, and I got the dry heaves over there, drinking whiskey and coke, and I wasn't really much of a drinker anyway. And I thought, oh man, I'm gonna die here, and it's gonna be because I got drunk. So,
Instead of being out
yeah,
getting shot at, right?
I don't know what I don't. It would be friendly fire on that basis. I don't know what you call that, but stupidity, I guess. But I learned important lessons. After that, there was no more whiskey and coke.
Well, at least something good came out
Oh
of
yeah,
that, right?
yeah. It was a good experience.
Yeah.
But I love the country. I tell you what, Vietnam, especially from the air, was a beautiful country.
Yeah, I would agree.
And the people were kind of like, in my opinion, were indifferent to us. I mean, we were just kind of like interrupting their lifestyle. They wanted to harvest their rice and live their life, and we were kind of interfering in that.
Yeah.
I don't know the purpose or whatever, but I learned early on that our purpose was to try to get home alive and keep as many people as you could alive. That was our basis for existence at that time.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think I've heard you say that if somebody offered you a considerable amount of money, you wouldn't have done it again, even if they offered you a considerable ton of money.
Oh no. I told somebody one time that no offense to, I mean, if you like the Army or service, that's a great thing. But for me, it wasn't. I mean, especially in combat, I don't think anything trains you for the emotion you go through.
Yeah.
I mean, and the dirt and the filth. I think that was probably the worst to me. Is we'd go weeks without showering, or and water was always a big need.
Yeah.
And so we'd never have enough good drinking water. And we'd send for home for Kool-Aid. So they spent the water, a lot of times they sent the water in a big rubber container, and it had that rubber taste to it.
Yeah.
So you get that Kool-Aid, put it in your canteen, and then mix it up, and then it wasn't
Yeah.
as bad.
Yeah.
So But I tell you what, I wouldn't take anything for the experience, but I'd never do it again. And
Yeah,
I'd never want to see our kids sacrificed.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. So, but I mean, the good thing is coming out the other side, being able to see these guys every year for a little while.
Yeah. It's really great getting together. I mean, to me, for our generation and the things, it's like when you were a little kid for Christmas Eve, how you had that anticipation. And that's the way it is for us old guys, just to get together and be with these guys.
Yeah,
Because these guys, we saved each other's life and they sacrificed for each other.
yeah,
And that's the neatest thing is I've never had a job anywhere since then where people took care of each other like we took care of, tried to take care of each other,
yeah. And just getting together every year, hopefully, looking forward to maybe doing it again next year.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
as long as I can physically come, I'd love to be here
Yeah.
because it's just a joy to be, where you share the life experiences and come out alive, and you have this brotherhood that nobody can understand,
Yeah, yeah.
But
Well,
it's neat. It really is.
good to be able to get together again. And it sounds to me like hearing from you and everybody else that, well, we'll just have to make sure we do it again next year.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah, as long as I'm physically and mentally able, I'll be part of the group. And even when I'm not, I'll be part of the group.
That's right, you will be.
Yeah.
And we'll walk through or whatever, all the background noise that these guys are trying to interrupt us, and
Yeah, it's the one time of the year where you don't have your wives around and you can just let down, you can be crazy
Yeah.
and get by with it. Nobody takes each other that serious.
No.
So it's really a cool time.
Yeah, we do like to talk to some of the other guys in a way that we get our point across.
Yeah, we get our point across, but it probably wouldn't be proper in regular, when regular settings.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
but yeah, that's a cool part of it, it's just to be yourself and enjoy each other.
Yeah.
And boy, I enjoy these guys and this time together. It's really special for me.
Good. Well,
And I've been blessed. I've had a good life.
yeah.
And since Vietnam, we're lucky. I mean, every day we got since then.
Yeah.
And we still live in the greatest country in the world, I think. There's lots of things wrong, but if we had all pulled together, we could make this a great country again,
Yeah.
Put aside our differences and start focusing on the important stuff.
Yeah.
Country, our God, and we could turn this country around.
Well,
I'm really honored to be a veteran. And I would have never went in myself if I hadn't been drafted, but I wouldn't take anything for the experience.
Yeah.
God has blessed me.
Yeah.
And Tim, like I said, Tim's dad meant the world to me. I mean, before that, I hated all enlisted men or anybody that stayed in it. They didn't have to. And I learned to respect him. I think the thing I learned most from him is whatever you do it to your best ability. And that's taught me an important lesson in life. And I've tried to apply that in my life.
Yeah. Well, what we'll do is, at least for the rest of today and tomorrow, we'll keep being honest and insulting to each other as much as we can. Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the trip.
Oh.
But we've been blessed with Tim. I mean, I feel his dad, like I said, he took care of us in Vietnam, and Tim is so good to get the things organized and stuff. And we really appreciate Tim.
I appreciate being
He
here.
will always be a part of our group.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, more later next year.